Alright, what's going on, guys? Trev back again, here to bring you another video. This one's going to be doing my weekly video predictions for what I think is going to happen in the second last episode of Fear the Walking Dead Season 4. This one is called I Lose People. Okay, and spoiler warning as per usual, if you guys have not seen tonight's episode for Fear the Walking Dead Season 4, which was episode 14. So in this one, we're going to be giving our thoughts on what we think will happen in the second last episode of Fear the Walking Dead Season 4. So we're almost finished this season, just a couple weeks left now, 2 Sundays, and then we're into the premiere the following Sunday for The Walking Dead Season 9. So very exciting for that. I want to say I'm still excited for Fear the Walking Dead, but I just don't know right now. You know, I feel like the series is just, it's such a strange place. I would say it's never been in such an odd place where sometimes I don't even know what genre Fear the Walking Dead is. I don't know if it's supposed to be funny. I don't know if we're supposed to take it seriously. I don't know if we're really supposed to be sad when a character who's obsessed with brewing beer is going to die. You know, I just don't know. So I lose people, and then the last episode is called I Lose Myself, which I do like. I like the titles for the last 2 episodes. I think they're great. Fear the Walking Dead, as we know, has become Morgan and Friends. So it's what it is, and yeah, it should be fun. So after episode 14, we know that Alycia and Charlie have found Strand and John, or at least we assume, because they didn't show it to us. They kind of cut the episode at like the most inappropriate time that you could think of. Cutting it. Anyway, I mentioned all that in my review. If you didn't see my review for episode 14, it's in the channel right now. I'll have it, in the end screen credits. You can watch it after you're done watching this one. And send me your questions for the Q&As. I'd like to do at least one Q&A this week for Fear. And I'll try to keep it positive. Hopefully it won't be too negative. But, you got to try our best, right? Give it the old college try. Do the best we can to look at that water bottle, and it's a little full, right? It's a little full. So it's not empty. It's just it's a tiny bit full. So losing people. So the first clip from AMC in their channel is called "Losing People," and basically you have that, and then you have the sneak peek. So in the sneak peek is called "Save a Life," and you pretty much have the place is surrounded. We get to see a cityscape, which is pretty cool for Fear the Walking Dead, or The Walking Dead in general, because we don't get to see cityscapes that much in The Walking Dead, and they can be really cool when we're able to see them. So you have the group, most of the group, they're trapped inside of this building, and you have Alycia and Charlie that are out there and are going to connect with this group at some point during this episode. We can tell because in the promo you have Wendell with Charlie in a vehicle, so we know that Alycia has, maybe driven up there and is probably trying to help create a distraction or something. And you've got Morgan, who's inside in the sneak peek, and he's considering, doing some kind of distraction so the others can get away. But I'm just sitting here thinking when I'm watching this sneak peek, like, you guys, you better not kill Morgan off. There's two characters in Fear, and Gimple, don't, you go away, okay? You're not welcome here. You cannot kill off. Do not kill off. And I say this on purpose because, every time I do this, they tend to be like, oh, you think Carl's safe, huh? No. So for Fear the Walking Dead, here's the 2 characters you can't kill off. You can kill off anybody in the series, except you can't kill off Morgan, and you can't kill off Alycia. As long as you do that, as long as you don't kill either of those off, I'm okay. I'm fine. Right? The others you can kill. You kill the brew beer, whatever. You can kill the handicapped guy. Fine. He's got some sympathy because he's handicapped. But you can kill off whoever you want. Just don't kill off those 2, and I'm good. Right? So you've got Morgan. He's considering doing Madison style and maybe doing a distraction so the others can get away. Which, certainly, like I said, I do not want to see that at all. So hopefully Alycia and Charlie can somehow help with that and create some kind of a distraction. Somehow they can get out of there. And it does look pretty exciting. It's a season finale, so you'd expect to see some pretty exciting stuff at this point. And it looks pretty good. Episode 14 certainly should have been better than I think it ended up being. But watch the review if you want to hear more extended thoughts on that one. So that's the sneak peek. The promo, you can see, like I said, Wendell and Charlie there, and they say they're pretty much okay at the moment, but there's zombies everywhere. You can see the elevator. You get some cool shots of some zombies in the city. You can see, some really good shots. You got Morgan on the rooftop talking with June, and they're kind of debating what they're going to do. You've got them going down an elevator at part here, and kind of opening the door, and then they're all in their stances. They're all ready to go, right? Ready to kill some walkers, so that's fun. And we're going to find a way down from here. So that's pretty much it for the sneak peek and the promotionary trailer, basically, for this upcoming episode 15, and where the season is going to end off. Okay, so predictions time now. I'm thinking they get out of there. You have a couple of the new characters die. If Althea's in there somewhere, right? I don't know if we see her in the promo. I've only got through the promo a few times here. I didn't catch her in the promo. So we know she got separated from the others because she was working on the generator, what have you, which is, I'm fine with that. That's cool, and they got the power back on, it looks like, for a little while. She's somewhere in there, but we don't know exactly where. Do I think she'll survive the season? I would think so. I would think for the others. So Jim's dying, right? And then you've got Wendell and Sarah. Maybe Wendell, I lose people, so I'm guessing there'll probably be at least 1 or 2 character deaths in this upcoming episode. There's Sarah and Wendell. Either of them you could. Sarah's got some funny lines and that kind of stuff, and she's pretty strong. So I like Sarah. I think she's funny. Wendell's like, He's going to be tricky to deal with in the zombie apocalypse, because there's nothing against him. Like I said, you got to be sympathetic towards his disability, but it would be difficult to just based on how often they have to run. Like Daryl says in season 4, it's always the same. Sooner or later, we always run. We always have to. So for him, it's tricky. If he's in a vehicle, he's fine, but otherwise, he can get stranded pretty easily, and he can get surrounded pretty easily, and it's going to be difficult for him, of course. But maybe he can survive because there is some sympathy there for sure. And they did give us a little bit of his backstory in episode 14, which I thought was pretty good. Made him sound heroic and that whole thing. So maybe Luciana. I mean, she's in there too somewhere. So we'll see who they kill off in these last couple episodes. But I'm expecting to see at least 1 or 2 more deaths. I hope it's not Althea, because I do kind of like to see Althea in the episodes, and I think she has a unique original angle. But without her SWAT vehicle and without her tapes, maybe that's what they're doing, because they'll probably have at least 1 pretty big character death by the time the season kind of ends here. I'd like to think that, and I'd hope to see her survive into season 5, but I'm just not sure. Maybe it'll be June, because she is a high profile actress, so she might cost a bit to have in the episode. So I'm not sure which characters out of all of them here are going to carry through into season 5. We'll have to see, but I just hope those 2 definitely survive, and the main ones probably will be fine. Strand and John eventually should probably link up with the others here near the end, and somebody's got to take down Martha. Maybe it'll be Alycia in this episode, maybe it'll be in the finale. We'll see how the whole thing goes down. So, in terms of predictions, I'm hoping it's a better episode than episode 14 was. It should be, and it looks good based on what they're putting into it. It looks like it could be a pretty big finale. Doing stuff like this is very hard for them to do, to get to see these type of locations. But I think it's necessary sometimes if you really want to have, that first half season 5 feel for The Walking Dead, when they went into Atlanta and there was the hospital and everything like that. It's just cool to see sometimes these different locations. And, it's just, it's different. So that's good. So those are kind of my predictions of what I think they're going to do here as the season wraps up. I expect to see the villain killed before the end of the season. And, Jim, of course, is going to die. And then maybe a couple other kind of minor character deaths here. Maybe with one B character death, either Althea or June. Let me know what you guys think. What are your predictions? Who do you think they'll kill off by the end of the season for Fear of the Walking Dead? If you care, leave a comment below. And if you like this video, please thumb it up below. You can also share and favorite. And if you're new and you want to subscribe to the channel, I would appreciate, and you can do it, bottom left to subscribe. That's it for this one. See you guys again soon for another. As always, this is Trev. I'm saying peace later, guys. I'll see you soon.